Morning class. In the previous class, we have done the lesson India at Play. So today, before going into the explanations, let's have a brief recap of the previous class. So in the previous class, we have found that India is a home of play. So it is in India where many games were originated. We have also found that games like kabaddi, kho-kho, this type of games are not famous like cricket, football, etc. So we have seen how and where kho-kho is originated. Okay, where it is originated and what type of game it is. So kho-kho is a game of great agility and alertness. So here the chaser, they pass his or her task to a teammate. So they may pass by sitting on the central line made by a rectangular field by touching the teammates. So another game of touching and dismissing we have seen is kabaddi. So kabaddi, this game is taken from, means it is originated from Mahabharata incident. The incident is where Abhimanyu, where he was getting trapped in a Chakravyuh created by his friends. So this game, kabaddi, is a game of breath control, reading and dodging, where one player have to chant kabaddi kabaddi and holding the breath have to go to the opposition teams. So at the ancient games so far, India has also won gold medal in kabaddi. So without wasting much time, let's go to the explanation. Have a look to your next page, page number 29. Another popular sport dating back to the ancient time is wrestling. So the Mahabharata mentioned Duryodhana and Bhima as accomplished wrestler. The most famous freestyle version of wrestling in India is Kusti, which symbolizes bravery and strength. Pehlwans or wrestlers generally practice in akhras or wrestling school and dangals. Annual village competitions decide a new champion every year. So we have seen kho-kho, kabaddi, and next is wrestling. So many of you have seen the movie Dangal. So what is that called? Wrestling movie, yes or no? Then next is which movie? One movie is there, no? About starring the hero Salman Khan. What is the name of the movie? Okay. So this will be your assignment. Next class I will ask you the name of the movie that is by Salman Khan. Okay, means hero, the actor is Salman Khan. So here this wrestling is the Mahabharata mention where Duryodhana and Bhima has an accomplished wrestler. So the most famous freestyle version of wrestling in India is Kusti, which symbolize bravery and strength. The next is Pehlwan or wrestler. So they used to practice generally in akharas. That means the place where they practice is known as akharas or wrestling school and dangals. So here annual village competitions, they decide a new champion every year. So every year they used to have a competition, and among that those who are the winner, so they become the champion. Many Indian wrestlers such as Sushil Kumar, you have heard about Sushil Kumar maybe, then Geeta Phogat and Babita Kumari. So Geeta Phogat, who is Geeta Phogat? Dangal, have you watched the movie? So you will see there Geeta Phogat and Babita Kumari, they have gained international fame. That means they become an international player, international famous player, and become the face of Indian wrestling. They are the example of Indian wrestling. In India, sport also has a role in the celebration of festival. So which is the festival? Kite flying festival. Okay. So here the kite flying festival or Patangbazi. So this kite flying festival is also known as Patangbaji, they are played passionately by the nobility during medieval times. Now marks many joyous occasions in India. The International Kite Festival is held every year in Gujarat during Makar Sankranti, that is on 15 August. The sky is dotted with kites as people celebrate Independence Day. So, this kite flying festival, this is also known as Patangbaji. Okay, so Patangbaji, this is played passionately by whom? By the nobility. So during which was this play is played from the time of medieval time. So this is now marked as a joyous occasion. So here in India, this festival is held every year, that is in Gujarat. During which season? During Makar Sankranti. Okay, on the occasion of Makar Sankranti. So on 15 August, that is, yesterday was 15 August, the Independence Day, yes or no? So the sky is dotted, that means lots of kites used to flew over the sky as people celebrate Independence Day. So kite battles are also held. Every one kite flyer entangle the string of his or her kite around another's and tries to cut it. So you know better than me about kite flying, yes or no? Some are very much expert. And here the kite, okay, the two players will be, many players is to participate. So the one who is flying the kite, what they have to do? They have to entangle the string, the rope, the string from themselves. And what they have to do? They have to entangle with the another one and try to cut it. So some games are played for pure enjoyment, like Gilli Danda. For example, it is said to have originated during the Mayuran period. It is similar to cricket but uses the gilli, a small piece of wood, tapper at the ends, and the danda, a short stick. The gilli is hit with the danda, and if the fielding team succeed in catching the gilli, the striker is out. So this gilli danda is same like resemblance of cricket, but here they are not taking a bat like a very big bat like cricket bat, but they are taking a gilli. Okay, a gilli means a small piece of wood that is tapper at the ends. At the end it is tapper, okay, sharp, and the danda a short stick. So the gilli is hit. When the gilli is hit with the danda, and if the fielding team, okay, the one who is throwing, if the fielding team, they succeed in catching the gilli, then the striker is out. So else the distance, turn over to next page. Else the distance between the starting point and where the gilli land is measured with the danda. So here how it is measured? So where the gilli fall down, then from the starting point, okay, so they will measure with the danda. So here the team with the highest score wins. So the team who have measured the highest score, they will win. So a very popular game among children in rural India. It is also played in Nepal as Dandi Bio and in Iran as Alak Dolak. So this is a very popular game, and this is played among children in rural India, and it is specially played in Nepal, and this in Nepal is known as Dandi Bio, and it is also played in Iran, and this is known as Alak Dolak. Okay, so another game popular among children is Kit Kit or Stepu. Simple yet tricky. It takes the player's skill at balancing and aiming. A number grid is drawn on the ground. A player has to toss a stone or a marker on a number square and hop on a one leg from one end of the grid to the other and back again with losing blanks. So these girls, maybe you used to play, or you have played with your friends maybe. So this is known as Kut Kut. Kit Kit we used to play. So I don't know you have played or not, but I have played. Okay, so here on the ground we will make a box with the square with one stick, using one stick on here on the ground. Then we will place a stone, and we have to balance with one leg. We have to jump and we have to hit the stone with one leg. Okay, So this continued till the player reach the last square and complete lap successfully. The game is played as hopscotch in England and escargot in France. So it will continue till the one who is playing will reach the last box, okay, last square. Then this game is played as hopscotch, where in England it is played as hopscotch and in France it is played as escargot. So have a look at the next page. So here let me stop up to here, because if we go on explaining, it will be very lengthy and you will be confused. So better to stop here. So I hope children you are clear enough. Please read the lesson and whatever assignment I am assigning, do it and submit it on time. So regarding any queries, you can get back to me as per the schedule. I hope you have understood. So take care and have a nice day. Thank you.